Do you know how to use these words in English and Kinyarwanda? Why don't we? Why don't you? Why don't they? Why does not he or why doesn't he? Why doesn't she? Ese aya magambo uzi icyo asobanuye mu Kinyarwanda ndetse no mu Cyongereza? Iyo tuvuze rero ngo why don't we, tuba tuvuze ngo kuki twe, urugero kuki twe tudakunda kuryama kare, kuki bo badakunda gukina umupira. That's what we are going to see. Ibyo rero nibyo tugiye kureba immediately, aka kanya rwose. Using the word why when you are asking a question and you want to know the reason. When using why with don't we, don't you, don't they, you are involving people in a situation. Icyo hano bishatse gusobanura nuko iyo urimo ukoresha iri jambo why, mu by'ukuri urikoresha mu gihe urimo kubaza ikibazo kandi ushaka kumenya impamvu yacyo. Iyo ukoresha don't we, don't they, don't you, mu by'ukuri uba ukeneye kumenya uko ikibazo gihagaze. Ushobora kuba wifuza kumenya uko ikibazo kimeze mu bantu cyangwa se uko situation imeze nyine. Iki gihe rero muba mwibaza cyangwa se ubaza uti kuki bo, kuki twe, kuki mwe. So that's what we are going to see in some examples. Nibyo tugiye kureba mu nteruro zitandukanye. Here we have some examples in sentences. Hano dufite zimwe mu ngero zigiye kugufasha kumenya neza uko wakoresha aya magambo n'icyo yaba asobanuye. The first sentence, interuro ya mbere, ushobora kuvuga uti why don't we study English? Why don't we study English? Kuki tutiga Icyongereza? Why don't we study English? Number 2, you can say, why don't you know him? Why don't you know him? Kuki utamuzi? Him ni wenyine w'igitsina gabo, twize ko him ari ku gitsina gabo ariho bikoreshwa, tuniga ko kandi her ikoreshwa ku gitsina gore. Ndizera neza ko ibyo bizi. Number 3, why don't you know me? Why don't you know me? Kuki utanzi? Instead of saying why you don't know me, please say why don't you know me. Aho kugira ngo uvuge ngo why you don't know me, ahubwo ivugire ngo why don't you know me. Nicyo Cyongereza. Kuki utanzi? Why don't you know me? Inomero ya 4, you can also say why don't you know your teacher? Why don't you know your teacher? Kuki utazi umwarimu wawe? Number 5, you can also say why don't you take responsibility in the family? Why don't you take responsibilities or responsibility in the family? Kuki udafata inshingano mu muryango? Why don't you take responsibility in the family? Kuki udafata inshingano mu muryango? Number 6, why doesn't she eat meat? Why doesn't she eat meat? Kuki atarya inyama? Pay attention for this word. Ni ukuvuga ngo ku mukobwa cyangwa se ku gitsina gore ndetse no ku gitsina gabo ndetse no ku nyamaswa cyangwa ku bintu dukoresha does not or doesn't. Niyo mpamvu rero tutavuga ngo why don't she eat meat, ahubwo turavuga ngo why doesn't she eat meat? Why doesn't she eat meat? Kuki atarya inyama? Number 7, why doesn't she need you? Why doesn't she need you? Kuki atagukeneye cyangwa se atagushaka? Why doesn't she need you? Number 8, why doesn't he talk with us? Why doesn't he talk with us? Kuki atatuvugisha cyangwa se kuki atavugana natwe? Number 8, why doesn't respect you? Why doesn't respect you? kuki atakubaha? To respect ni ukubaha umuntu. To respect, I respect you, ndakubaha. Number 10, you can also say, why don't they remember this place? Why don't they remember this place? Kuki batibuka aha hantu? Why don't they remember this place? Nomero ya 11 ushobora kuvuga uti, why don't they try and do it again? Why don't they try and do it again? Kuki batagerageza kubikora nanone? To try nyine ni ukugerageza, again nanone. Why don't they try and do it again? Kuki batagerageza kubikora nanone, cyangwa se kuki batakongera bakagerageza bakabikora. 12, why don't they test this before using it? Why don't they test this before using it? Kuki batabanje gusuzuma iki kintu mbere y'uko bagikoresha? Why don't they test this before using it? Kuki batabanje gusuzuma iki kintu mbere y'uko bagikoresha? Nomero ya 13, that is the last one, ari nayo ya nyuma, ushobora mu by'ukuri kuvuga uti, why don't they earn more money? Kuki batinjiza amafaranga menshi? Why don't they earn more money? Kuki batinjiza amafaranga menshi? Iyo tuvuze more money tuba tuvuze amafaranga menshi cyane. Why don't they earn more money? Kuki batinjiza amafaranga menshi? Learn better, iga neza. See you for the next lesson. I'm from